Hello, we're here at Roppongi Hills, and here with me is Yusuke Suzuki, who is the campaign manager of Google Japan, among other things. And we're going to be asking him some of the questions as to what his current job is, how he has got to where he is, what his future plans. So thank you for coming. Tell us a little bit about your job right now. What do you do?
Actually, I'm working in Google for 3 years right now, and the current role is campaign manager. And I'm involved in the advertisement field, and right now, my current role is about the data analysis and the vendor management or something like that.
I see. So and you are also involved with TEDx.
Yeah.
A lot of.
Mm-hmm.
And TEDx in Japan has evolved quite a bit.
Yeah.
Since a few years ago, they really didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew anything about it. But now it's a very well-known kind of thing. So tell us a little bit about your involvement.
Sure. Actually, I started to be involved in TEDx from the 2010, and at the moment, as you mentioned, nobody knows about the TED or TEDx. And at the moment, my first motivation to join the TED community was just to study English, because I was, before joining the Google, I was working for the pretty domestic company, and I have no chance to, use English in my work, and at the student age, I was no opportunity to study abroad as well. So that's why I need to get the skill for using the English. So that's my first motivation for the TEDx. So.
But why did you think? I think your major was math in college. So that was quite a switch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a sort of a journey, a very interesting journey. So tell us a little bit about that.
Sure.
How you measured in math and whatever happened.
Yeah, actually, when I was a high school student, and I'm pretty liked the math and for solving the complex problems, and after that, at the moment, going to the math degree was pretty natural for me, but after joining the university, actually the math getting to much more complex and much more I just felt that it's far away from the real world. So I'm feeling those gaps, and the critical point was when I had the part-time job related was the mathematics, and the peer sitting next to me was the Olympian for the mathematics Olympics, and he was the medalist for that. So at that moment, I felt, gosh, I can't beat him, and I need to find another way as a professional. So at that moment, so I start thinking about to find another way.
I see.
And when I was doing the recruiting activity, and I just thought the half of the general people don't like the mathematics, so I should keep that, as I mentioned, the only mathematics I can't be the professional, I just thought that I should combine with something with mathematics. So some fields came up my mind, and the English is of course, and the IT is of course. But if I combine these 3 points, and maybe still the market size is huge.
Yeah.
So I was looking for the force field.
Yes.
And luckily, I just found the marketing research field, and the marketing is the force field for mine. And if I can combine those four fields,
Yes.
and I can, how to say, make some value. So that's my impression.
I see. Why did you? I think the math and IT and marketing is just kind of okay, fine. But why did you think about English?
Actually, actually, when I was a university student, and for the future, at the moment, I thought I'd like to go to MBA or something like that. So for that, the English is obviously the mandatory for that. So
I see. Okay.
that's why.
So that was much more specific reason.
Right.
I see. Because I think today, not too many people are. I mean, some of the people who are interested and who want to develop skills of communication on the global space, they are already there. But there are quite a few people who are not interested because you can get everything in Japanese and so forth.
Right.
And we may have automatic translation. So if that's the case, why do I have to learn? Why do I have to develop that particular communication skill? So that's quite interesting. Tell us a little bit about your involvement with TEDx and how it has evolved, and what do you find fun?
Yeah, actually, TED changed a lot for me because through that experience, I changed my career and it changed my direction as well. And so thinking about that, I mentioned I started being involved in TEDx from 2010, and soon after joining that, the huge earthquake happened, and we were planning to have a conference in May, soon after the disaster. And at that moment, the huge discussion happened between among the team, and we should do that in this situation, or why we should do that.
Yes.
And those kind of the discussion was pretty valuable for me, and at the moment I was working in a domestic company, and everyone should focus on the specific tasks or those kind of things. But those kind of discussion and the conference have a lot of that, how to say, shock to me. And those kind of the first experience makes me to go into the deep dive for the TEDx, and I started to join the other countries' TEDx, and recently I continuously joining the main TED conference as well, and in there, as I mentioned, originally I would like to, how to say, go to the MBA, those kind of things, but think back about that, and I was no purpose, just the scaling up or those kind of things. But the TED usually being taught as the community, and through the TED, and I directly meet with for example, about the refugee or the how to say, the people who lives in the region in the war, or those kind of things, and their personal story is much powerful, and actually the TEDx is just about the volunteer, and just as actually we don't get any money from that, so but thinking about the social world, a much wider world, and I can find some seeds
Yes.
for how to say helping them, and so that's much more beautiful. So, so that's why I keep involved in this,
I see.
and yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I see. I think that's a great story, because I think in a way, because you joined TEDx at that point in time, you were given the opportunity, or you were almost forced to think about why do we do this, and sort of very fundamental
exactly.
kind of things. A lot of people have no experience, and they just kind of join the university, they join the company without really thinking too much about, is this what I really would like to do? So in that sense, I think that's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
And I think your explanation of meeting with the people directly and hearing their stories from the person really makes a lot of difference. And yet, I think we tend to think that since we get so much information on the internet, we can watch YouTube, we can do those sorts of things. We have this illusion of we know, we understand, which is very, very far from the truth.